to the big house, Michigan Stadium. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oklahoma Sooners and the Michigan Wolverines. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Each and every season, this is one of my favorite games because these are the blue bloods of college football. Two of the winningest programs in the history of the sport. Oklahoma got the win last year against Michigan, and now with Kyle Whittingham under the helm, let's see how Oklahoma at Michigan kicks off here today in the Big House. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Wolverines headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will have the ball first. Headed out to lead this team is John Mateer. Led his team to a win, throwing 4 touchdown passes the last time out. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Under fire. Got him downfield. Turning it on. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Sooners are threatening on first and goal. A designed run for the quarterback. He's into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners!
And it's not a surprise on this first possession that they put the ball in the quarterback's hands and let him run it. This dude can fly. Palmer, I know it's the first possession, but sometimes it's hard to really understand how fast guys are until you see them on the field. It didn't look like they got it on that first possession.
No, David, we were talking to their defensive coaching staff this week, and they thought they had a good plan on paper to slow this guy down. But you're right, it's a different thing once you get out there on game day, and they're going to have to make some adjustments right now because you know this defense, I know it's early, but they're already reeling because of that guy's speed.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Underwood got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Makes a move. He's going to get loose. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll get rid of it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Oh, and you just feel kind of like that's a little bit of a missed opportunity. He had him open, and he just overshot it a little bit. Man, those sting.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Sooners have pushed it inside the 20. In the red area, it's Robinson. Might have a chance. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. Jumped on top of the pile.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they add add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. They go play action. Bryce Underwood finds his man. It's Marshall. Oh, he's got some space.
You see it so much in college football where they motion a running back out of the backfield. What are they looking for? Man coverage. Are you trying to cover my running back with one of your linebackers? If you are, I'm going to take advantage.
Makes the grab in their space. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Caught in the backfield, it's Hansen. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Picked up 5 on that last pass play, now it's 2nd and 5. Picked off, what a play to set him up. All kinds of room to the right. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And they did tack on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start of offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a little too eager there, and they'll back up 5, and it's 1st and 15. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Buchanan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29, defense can taste getting off the field, it's 3rd and long. Pressure coming, and they got him. They'll stop the clock momentarily here to check on the injured Wolverine. And the Wolverines will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. On his feet at the 40. Makes the catch and he's free. Touchdown Sooners! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Michigan offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Keeps it on first down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. He's past the 30. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. The Wolverines decide to punt it away. He's got it. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Oklahoma sends the offense out, ready to go on the attack. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Brings it down on the right side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Nearly picked off there, and he might be the last guy on the field you'd expect to drop that one. It'll be third down. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's Underwood to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Zings it complete to the right. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. The run inside. It's Marshall. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Throwing. Underwood. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. Gets a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense, getting the sack, getting the fumble.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Breaks into the open. To the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Marshall. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Two running backs alongside the quarterback. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. The Wolverines come to the line in the hurry-up.
Yeah, and I like the quarterback's quick decision-making, puts it on the ground, decides.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now the Wolverines call a timeout. It's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's second and long. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's third and long. Underwood. Under fire. He's going to throw deep right side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Wolverines will punt it away on fourth down. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. There he goes. Open it up. Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
You know, this tight end's a weapon in the passing game. He runs good routes, normally has good hands, but didn't have them there.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Now adjusting. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Man, if I'm the offensive line, I got to do a better job initially protecting my quarterback. And then once he scrambles out to that pocket, he starts to go to the left, I got to stick with the play because then he gets whacked at the end of the play. And instead of helping my quarterback up, I got to make sure I protect him a lot better moving forward.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at fourth and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Upstairs to make the catch. Michigan wants to stop the clock. They'll use a timeout. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Grabbed behind the line. It's Marshall. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. And it's third down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
One more snap coming before halftime. Off play action on first down. Unloads to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connor.
Fellas, welcome into our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes, with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one and win a fireworks-filled football game. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside the Big House. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And of course his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the Big House.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much,
It's a fumble on the play. Offense scoops it up and still going. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Running inside, it's Marshall. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
The short hands, it's Marsh. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll move the tight end. Looking for space, it's Marshall. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And the Wolverines are flying down the field. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down. Maybe some room here. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Wolverines line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter, but when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to...
Makes a grab and room to run. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Sooners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
After that amazing performance in Week 1, this content. They felt like they left some plays out on the field, even though they were able to get that win. I feel like they've taken another step. They've raised their intensity level. They've raised their execution. This team is going to be a contender this year. You can just feel it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the move. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
You know, this offensive line, they've just got to hold their blocks a little bit longer. This offense likes to run their quarterback on design plays. And if you can just give him a little crease, he can take it the distance, but they couldn't get it done there.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive, and another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. Hunt is on its way. Makes the catch at the 30. He's got great speed. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the counter. Inside the 30. There he goes. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. Always great to build momentum with an early season victory. Let's take a look at what's in store coming up next week. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So 1st down will open up the final period. Robinson again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost. Touchdown Sooners! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Caught in the backfield, it's Marshall. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long.
Blue 30. Go.
Here's Bryce Underwood to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Dropping back, it's Underwood. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys are
Turning it on! And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
I gotta say, the mental toughness that this team is showing early this season is real impressive. And going down the field and scoring on that last possession, putting themselves in position here to go 2-0, they're answering the bell. This team has leadership on both sides of the ball. Very, very impressive.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Play action with Underwood. Bringing the heat. And it's a sack.
And man, this offense just keeps trying to find something to go well. They're down so big. There's still time on the clock. Maybe they can put something together, but so far today, this has been ugly.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Underwood to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, what a move to get room. He gets across the yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Underwood in the gun on 3rd down. Using the quick game. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Wolverines send out the punt unit. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return.
Let's go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Still on his feet at the 45. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And with that throw, man, you've got to look at this 2-game run for this team. Like, to be able to do it in back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, guys that you know, this is going to be a resume builder, a confidence builder for this squad. Impressed with the way this offense has handled their situation. The QB has handled some difficult moments, but Palmer, back-to-back weeks against ranked opponents, that's pretty impressive.
Big for his confidence as a player. I think big for the offensive coordinator and the head coach and their confidence in him as well, because you're right. You beat 2 top 25 teams in 2 straight weeks, in large part because of the way he's played. As a quarterback now, you're earning more throws for the next game and more touchdown pass opportunities because everybody trusts you and believes in you to handle the big moment against good opponents.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Throwing, Underwood. Here's the pressure. And down. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. And the Wolverines will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Here's a give to Robinson. And they'll pick up just a few on this run, and that'll bring us to the end of the ball game. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I